Blessings to you, Aries. I'm just going to go ahead and cleanse your energy, cleanse the space. Inhale deeply, because you know that we dominate anything that the enemy tries to put towards us, send after us, Aries. Let's get it started, all right? Let's get it started. Spirit of the Most High, angels, ancestors, Ophanim, Seraphim, cherubim, spirit guides alike, we ask that you protect us as we conduct this reading. Protect me, the conductor, protect the collective as they receive. Let anyone who is open to receiving receive. Let those who are not open to receiving, let them go the other way. Anything that is not of the highest love and light, we ask that you send to the darkness where they belong. And anything that is sent by you, Most High, ancestors, and spirit guides, let it remain. All right. So I got the Ace of Hearts in the reverse, the Ace of Diamonds in the reverse, got the King of Spades here, and the Three of Spades. Aries, I'm gonna just continue to flip. We just gonna continue to flip. Got the Three of Diamonds in the reverse, Nine of Clubs in the reverse, Nine of Spades here, Seven of Diamonds, Ace of Clubs, and we got the Seven of Spades in the reverse. So the same energy that you have when it comes to people physically pissing you off is the same energy that you need to have, Aries, when it comes to these people sending this shit your way. You have to be angry. Not like angry to the point where like your blood is boiling, but get mad, get upset, because these people are literally sending juju, sending evil eye, sending witchcraft your way, and then you just sitting there. You don't have to take that shit. You don't have to take that bullshit at all. It don't matter who it is. Mom, dad, sister, cousin, friend over here, co-worker, Becky over there that you haven't seen since high school, or Ginger over there that you haven't seen since you worked at Pizza Hut or whatever the fuck. No. Get mad. Get upset. The same energy, like I said, Aries, that you have physically when somebody is pissing you off is the same energy that you need to have when these people constantly attack you for no reason. Period. Because you over here stressed out about money and whatnot, and these people over here are praying for your downfall. Praying that not only will you be broke, destitute, and lonely, but they're also hoping that this shit will take you out. Why would you allow somebody who don't even want to get their hands dirty, somebody that's not even bothered with trying to take you out personally, but they sending shit your way? What? That sound like a bitch made bitch to me. That sound like a bitch made bitch to me, if I ever heard it. Because how dare you try to take me out, but it's not by your own hand? That's not the type of shit we do here. If you gonna try to take me out, then you best come with your best shit. You feel me? That's the same energy that you need to have with the enemy. Like a lot of y'all playing. A lot of y'all are giving off the little baby Simba roar instead of the Mufasa roar that had the hyenas stuck like, excuse me? Y'all need to start roaring. Because if you don't roar, Aries, how are these people supposed to know your name? How, if you don't roar, how are they supposed to know your name? 444 on my timer. We got the King of Clubs here with the Five of Clubs here. So Aries, the match that you have been praying for, have been hoping for, is in the making of being molded by the Most High, molded by your ancestors, right? But this priest can't protect you unless you step into your priestesshood. I'm speaking to like a select few of my Aries collective. If you can't protect yourself spiritually, how can you expect your significant other, your divine masculine, divine feminine, take it how it resonates, how can you expect them to not only protect themselves but to protect you as well? 555 on my timer. Like, it has to be equal. Both of y'all have to know, like, okay, something's up in the supernatural realm. I already know that I'm protecting myself, but let me go ahead and protect my significant other, my divine masculine or my divine feminine, to make sure that they are okay out here in these spiritual streets. The same rules that you apply to the physical apply to the spiritual, y'all. You gotta know somehow, some way to protect yourself in the physical. That way, when you get to your divine masculine, your divine feminine, and you already know, like, oh shit, I know that they can take care of themselves just in case I can't get to them. Some of y'all are on the wave of, well, I want somebody to take care of me. But sometimes you gotta take care of yourself before anything can be added to you, because if anything gets added to you, how does spirit and your ancestors know that you're about to take care of it? The same rules apply. Got the Three of Clubs in the reverse, 10 of Clubs in the reverse, Four of Spades in the reverse, and the Seven of Clubs in the reverse. Aries, if you are tired of being bullied in the spirit, bully back. Because it's all fun and games till the bully gets bullied. Go ahead and start bullying these motherfuckers back, because they got the nerve and audacity to continue to bully you. And the thing is, not only have you been taking hit after hit after hit, a lot of y'all have been like in your professionalism bag. When I tell you the amount of just fuck shit that people have said, people have tried to paint you as, is ridiculous. Like, these people have been trying to like find something to pin on you, but the thing is, you haven't even been there. You haven't even been on the clock for them to try and pin shit on you. You have taken hit after hit after hit, Aries, from these unprofessional people, and you see how far the unprofessionalism goes. It goes all the way up the fucking chain. Confirmation. It goes all the way up the fucking chain. Like, you be in meetings, and then the thing is, when it comes to some of the meetings that y'all have recently been a part of, y'all ain't been a part of those meetings until now. So it's just like, what the fuck am I here for? Because I wasn't invited to any of the other meetings that were had. So why am I here? Confirmation again. What is the point of me being a part of this meeting? What's the point? Because the only thing that y'all are talking about are shit that I have already discussed, and shit has not changed. But then I'm seeing, this is you, collective, like, I'm seeing the fuck shit, the shenanigans, the fuckery cubed, and it's just like, wow. If I had stepped out of my professional shoes into I think somebody playing with me shoes, the person that's been playing in your face would have felt as if you were disrespecting them and felt like you were attacking them. But no, you were attacking me, and then when I decide to push back, now you're scared. No. No, that's not how this works. If you gonna continue to poke the bear, you need to be prepared when that fucking bear wakes up. Period. It don't matter. I don't care. I don't care. Because too many times, and it be like the people who you know get bullied in high school, who got bullied in high school and possibly in college, that be acting like this in the professional world. And it's just like, damn, Kendra was right. There's a lot of goofies with a check. There's a lot of goofies with a check out here, and then they were trying their hardest to make you step out of character in order to write you up, or 1111 on my timer, to report you to the higher ups, to make it look like you were the exact picture that they were painting you out to be, collective. That's all that is. It looks like a whole bunch of shiesty bullshit that's going on, and you see the cracks forming, and it's just like, you know what, y'all don't pay me enough. They don't pay you enough, Aries. They don't pay you enough to deal with the fuck shit. They don't pay you enough to deal with the stupid people. 11:55 on my timer. They don't pay you enough to do half of the shit that you have done for them. But then they expect for you to take their bullshit on a silver platter. Absolutely not. How about we just fling that bitch back in their face, Aries? How about we do that? Because how dare you try to feed Aries bullshit? Aries wasn't trying to feed you bullshit. I don't think that's fair. And then they say, all's fair in love and war, but nobody is prepared for war when Aries steps in. Hello? Aries is the god of war. Have we forgotten? Mars is the god of war. Have we forgotten? Okay. Clearly, people have forgotten who you are, Aries. Clearly, they don't know who you are, Aries. But I know one thing. Aries better know who Aries is. Aries better know who Aries is. What is today? On January the 6th, 2026. All 2026. Aries better know who Aries is. Okay? Period. We got people over here doing spell work and working with deities and shit that they know nothing about. Over here working with deities that y'all know nothing about in order to bring down Aries. Wow. Bitch made bitch. That's what it sound like. What else do I... Whoop. Alright. We gonna take that one. 4 of diamonds, 6 of diamonds, 10 diamonds, 4 of hearts, 5 of hearts, 9 hearts. So harmony, grounded, money flow. Who want it? Then you better bark like you want it. That's the type of energy that you need to be on, Aries. Whether it comes to jobs, whether it comes to positions, whatever the case may be. Intimacy, these people, if they want a piece of you, Aries, they better bark like they fucking want it. Confirmation, look at that. And to all the people that are constantly sending y'all like spell work and all this stupidness, like we watching, we waiting with the 5 of diamonds in reverse, watching what, waiting for what, because I'm gonna blind that evil eye. How about that? I'ma blind that evil eye. How about that? Tuh. How about I use mullein to call on my ancestors, call on the spirit of the Most High? How about I use mandrake to add a little oomph to it? How about I put bluing in there to clear any and all spiritual gunk? How about I put some Ayurvedic soap in there to get rid of any cosmic residual energy that I may pick up or that's on my fucking house or me for that matter? How about that? How about a little cayenne pepper too? To add a little heat to not only that work, but to make sure that anybody that try to come in contact with this work that I'm doing, trying to destroy me, how about fire on that ass? How about I add an acorn or two to build that protection, literally fiery wall of protection? How about I add a little copper in there to ground that? How about I add a little black tourmaline to say, who wants some? How about that? I hope you wrote that down, Aries, because that was a channel recipe. Harmony, tranquility, like harps, strings, woodwind instruments, 6 of hearts. And then like you ain't even got to worry about people who say that they belong in these positions being in these positions, because you ain't even got to worry about clocking into nobody else's clock. How about that? How about that? Start that book, Aries. Start that channel, Aries. Start that business, Aries. What are you waiting on? Nothing. These companies, these people have shown you that they don't give a fuck about you. So why would you give a fuck about them? Because they can easily replace you, and they've shown it that they could easily replace you without you even having to lift a finger, ask nothing. Everything is falling as it should, and you just gotta walk through the door when that door opens. Got 2 more cards for y'all, and then I am done. Got the 2 of hearts here and the 7 of hearts in reverse, which altogether 9 hearts. Let's focus on the money, on the getting ourselves together, on the working out, on the eating healthier. Let's focus on that before we focus on loving another person. Because how are we going to love another person or appreciate another person if we, one, have gone through bullshit and shenanigans with our job years upon years upon years? For some of y'all, it's been a couple months, but y'all have other jobs, Aries, because I know that y'all be making y'all money. But you gotta focus and get yourself together after dealing with all this shit in order to reap the blessing that you have prayed for when it comes to a genuine relationship. You gotta heal first, Aries. It's like heart chakra, throat, and third eye. All of this up here, we gotta heal this first. We gotta cleanse this first. Then everything is going to follow suit after. Let me know what's going on in the comment section, Aries. Let me know. I didn't mean to yell, but however, some of y'all, for some odd reason, only respond to yelling. And we're going to work on that too, because we can all say what we have to say and mean what we say without yelling. I love you, Aries. Talk to you later.